evening, everyone. Don't you find it really painful for those people that are always happy, optimistic, joyful about everything?
I agree.
I hate it. I hate it. I mean, I was brought up in European culture where people complain a lot. It was great. It was natural. Then my family and I, we moved to North America, to the mecca of positive thinking. I started out on a football team. We were doing poorly. We were called the earthquake, not much of an earthquake. We were losing game after game after game. And the coach would be like, "Good job, guys! Good job, yeah!" And then the ball would roll at me. And then we'd say, "Kick it 20 yards! Kick it 20 yards! Doesn't matter. I'm still there." And then we would kick it 5 yards on the sideline. And then we'd be like, "Good kick, good kick, good kick." I mean, it was atrocious. It was horrible. I felt bad. I didn't feel at ease. It was. I mean, does it really make sense that we're becoming so positive about everything? I mean, imagine in the real world, if you transfer this like hyper positivity to everything. Like you've got this guy, he's been arrested for armed robbery. So he's going to go to the judge, and the judge is going to say, "Oh, hi Bob, I have the pleasure to judge you today. And I want to congratulate you first for not having murdered anyone and not kidnapped anyone." It wouldn't really work, does it? It doesn't make sense at all. And we've gone to that stage where we're really too positive about things. I mean, when you think about it, it's almost counter-natural. I mean, are kids positive? No. Kids are negative. They give you negative feedback. They're natural. We've actually transformed our own attitude to comply with this politically savvy, positively orientated communication. And this is wrong. I mean, if being positive was so ingrained in ourselves, why would there be so many books about positive thinking? Why would we learn about positive thinking? It's because it's not natural. Take my kids, for example. I want to prepare them a good meal. I go to Safeway, I take a can of beans, I put this can of beans in this basket to the cashier conveyor, I pay, cashier conveyor to the basket to my trunk to my car to my house to my kitchen to back in the closet, I take it out, put it in the pan. I mean, I've cooked the beans, I give it to my children, I've seen that bean can 9 times that day, 9 times. And the kid goes, "Oh, Dad, are we having beans again?" This is what kids are like. They give you negative feedback. It's natural for them. It's not counterintuitive. Another one of my favorite all-hatred positivism is the sandwich technique. I've talked about it and basically what it is in essence, and it's been used in different circumstances, what it is basically is that you have valuable negative feedback, i.e. the meat, that is basically squished between 2 large oversized pieces of bun that are tasteless, useless, i.e. positive feedback, allow you to stick it up your throat and then swallow it. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Now, thankfully, I've got friends. And my friends have understood that, I want to live that negative attitude all my life. That's the way I want to be. And they've been really great with me. They've been criticizing me, my attitude, my characters, and Christophe. That's it. And they even gave me a nickname. They don't call me Christophe. They call me Pistol. And, other people tried also, try to ingrain some positivity in me. Useless. I mean, about 2 years ago, I went to see this priest. And because I had to confess of my positivity sins. And he listened to me and he blessed me and he then said, "Christophe, you have to live in hope." And I saw that there was a hope in BC. So I came to BC. And I phoned him back and I phoned him back and I said, "I live in Richmond. I mean, it's just a few miles away from home." What does that make me? Christophe, that makes you really hopeless. By that time, I really saw that I had a problem with negativity. I had to do something about it. I wasn't BC. I wasn't getting any better. I was becoming addicted to negativity. I was on the hook. I had to see a doctor. So I went to see a Chinese doctor. all good doctors are Chinese. And I said, I've got this problem, I'm really negative. And so he inspected me, examined me, and he said, oh, Christophe, very rare disease. You got negativity crisis. You got negativity crisis. What is that? It's a very rare disease, very bad. No cure. One solution. What's the solution? One solution. Toastmasters. Once a week. 600. And pay membership. And something like icebreaker. So I was in shock. I went to my first meeting at Toastmasters and compliments and positivity. I'm delighted to teach you and delighted to evaluate you. This great chairperson, great evaluator, and atrocious. I mean, it was. I mean, the applause were like everywhere. I mean, the speaker comes up. He doesn't even start to speak. He's applauding. Applause everywhere. The guy goes overtime. It was unbearable. It was too hard for me. So, no, I shouldn't say all was bad. There was one role that I liked, the grammarian. You, too many ants. Pattern. You, too many ants. Word of the day. So, anyways, it's been a few months now that I've been in Toastmasters, and I'm slowly on the path of recovery to come back to a bit more of positivity. But I saw a speech, which actually I wrote, which I'm going to read to you. And it's basically, I have a dream. So I'm going to read it out to you. So fellow Toastmasters, I have a dream. I have a dream that someday my children will no longer live under the tyranny of positivism. I have a dream that my children will be able to criticize at will, without feeling oppression of positive thinking. I have a dream that someday we will all be able to come up to people wearing sportswear and tell them how awful they look on them. No, sorry, absolutely. I have a dream that someday Toastmaster will not only have to use the sandwich technique to express to their fellow members how crappy their work is. I have a dream that someday Toastmaster will allocate 30 minutes to grammarian and provide awards for rebuttal.